Welcome everybody to MindFuel Moments. Thank you for joining us again this week. Moving on from the topic of sustainability, which we've been focused on for the past few weeks, today I am talking to Matt, who is VP of Global Customer Services Demand, and we're going to talk about our customers and, more importantly, partnering with our customers through their life cycles. So welcome, Matt.
Hey, nice to be here.
Now, we often talk about our customer-centric focus, and Matt, you are joining me to explain a bit more about our success engagement models. So let's keep it simple and kick it off with, what is success?
Yeah, so by and large, our customers are typically engaging with success for the same reasons that they chose IFS as the software vendor in the first place. They've got long-term strategies for the business, and they're looking for our technology to innovate and to scale. And my team are living that every single day with our customers. So the why is always the business strategy. The what is hopefully our technology. But many of our customers are left asking how, and how are we as IFS going to commit to the long term? And the answer to that is IFS success.
So you've mentioned obviously customers asking, how are we going to do this? So can you talk me through some of the benefits that our customers have seen so far that have been involved with this program?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's all about tying those business needs back to the solution itself. And this isn't straightforward to do. I think if it was, everybody out there would be seeing massive returns on investment every time that they choose any software vendor. But at IFS, we're doing it differently. So part of that comes down to collaboration. So making sure that we've got people who understand the industry, who understand the product, available to work through specific business problems. And we focus very much on outcomes. So quite often we're trying to take things up a level to try and understand, the real aim of what we're trying to get to. And we've got clients who have seen massive cost reductions in their operations. We've seen clients who have unlocked whole new revenue opportunities through engaging with success. And every time it's different, which is fascinating. I think it's one of the best places to be in our business because we get to see all of the benefits of our technology and our solutions unfold in real time, in real cases, every single day.
And you've mentioned there about outcomes. So how does it work? How do you start this, and how does it work to get through to being able to see the outcome and the benefits?
And I think that's the beauty of success, because you need to have a framework. You need to have a degree of structure and governance that sits underneath that. And through our customer success management, we've got people who are regularly engaged, understanding the business needs and capturing all of that input. What's the business trying to do? What are the plans? When are those projects going to happen? And the outcomes could be large and small. The outcome that's being asked for may be something that results in us having to redesign the whole architecture around a specific business function. Or it could be something relatively small, which maybe somebody in finance is saying, if we had this extra column in this report, it would help us to achieve this, which makes our jobs easier and makes it easier to give impactful information back to the business. So I think that's the beauty. Every day our customer success managers are out there engaging on that business, and sometimes it's highly strategic, sometimes it's more tactical, but it always comes back to specific business results.
And you mentioned right at the very beginning framework. So how is this different from what our consulting partners offer, and why would a customer choose IFS Success?
And I think that comes back to what IFS is today. And as the vendor, our key drive is around advocacy, and it's around being highly referenceable. And we're very proud of our technology. We're proud of what we can do, but we need to make sure that that's the reality for every single one of our customers. And that doesn't actually directly correlate with, say, a project or a discrete activity. There will still be projects, and our partners are a key part of how IFS is going to grow and scale, and they add a hell of a lot of value in all of these different engagements. When it comes to success, though, it's something that's life cycle based. So we're not talking about a point in time. I haven't seen a business strategy yet that didn't run multi-year, and success is the same. We're looking over much longer horizons, and we've got a very detailed planning schedule where, for 12 weeks, we're working in an agile way. And beyond that, we've got plans of how we need to engage. I always see the optimum model having the customer absolutely at the center of this, but also our partners engaged as well, because there will be a necessity to do projects as well as success. And through success, we can help. With that, we can support, we can guide, where necessary, we can execute. But the key thing is that we're always working towards better business results.
Fantastic. And if somebody's watching this and they're thinking, this sounds really interesting, I'd like to learn a bit more, where can people go to find out more about success?
So we've got a lot of information on the community already, either via your account manager, or if you have people engaged from anywhere in IFS, I encourage you to reach out. We've also got an event coming up on the 9th of July, a lunch and learn, where you'll get a lot of really good information about success and the different engagement models and how we can engage based on your specific needs. And it can be a very straightforward, fast process to move from however you're engaging with IFS today to our new ways of working. And that's another great part of what we do.
Brilliant. Thank you, Matt. We will include a link, as Matt said, both to the community and obviously the lunch and learn session up here if it's LinkedIn, down here if it's YouTube. So please go and check those out. What's not to love about lunch and learn? Any excuse to eat, and I'll definitely be there. So thank you, Matt, for joining. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we will see you at the same time next week. Bye-bye.